Hello, hi. So welcome to the first, episode of our fertility Q&A series. This is something that I really wanted to start from a very very long time, but me being me, I just like today, like few minutes ago, I got my periods. So I can't do anything. I really need to get a video out, and um, I don't really feel to do anything on my face right now. So I'm just bare skin. Like I've just done my skincare. I did my skincare in the morning, and this is how I look. So bear with me. But having said that, this video is going to be super super informative, super candid, super raw, and that's the whole motive to create this series of fertility. This is extremely close to my heart because I have been on this journey. It's been years and years of struggle with a lot of ups and downs, but that's fine. So I'm here to help couples, women especially, who are on their journey of conception. I'm here to support, I'm here to guide with whatever information I have, because more than skincare or anything else, I really get a lot of love and a lot of support on the fertility bit. I get so many DMs on Instagram which I'm so touched by, and I thought, with so many questions pouring in, let's put everything together and just start this series. So I'm very very excited. So I think I've spoken a lot because my hormones are fluctuating. If you're a female, you would know. And I just got my periods, like I said, like few minutes. It's not even half an hour, it's just got it, and I was like, you know what, we need to do what we need to do, and let's get this out today. So let's quickly get started. So this is going to be the first part where we're going to cover the basics and fundamental, and then I really would appreciate if you put in your questions in the comments so that I really know what you really want me to answer or put the light on. So that would help, and it will also help a lot of women out there who is struggling with conception, and if they have questions, then it will really help me answer them. So let's quickly get started. So the number one question is, what is infertility? So you should really understand that this is very basic and everyone should know about it. So basically it is very very simple. If you had like the intercourse without any protection for good 1 year and you're still not able to conceive, which means that you have to start with your infertility journey, which eventually means that you're infertile, right? So that's about it. And also, it's not you alone who's going through the um, data says that there are 10 to 15% of the couples who face this issue, and it's extremely common in today's world, only because of the lifestyle that we live in. So we're going to talk about that more, but for now, infertility is basically that if you have had like intercourse for good 1 year without any protection and you're still not able to conceive, which means it is infertility. So the next question is, what factors can increase the risk of women's infertility? That's something that we have seen asked a lot over the internet. So you would all know, but for those who don't know, according to me, there are five factors. Number one is age, because with age your egg is gonna decrease rapidly. The quality of the egg will also decline. So it is best if you conceive in your mid 20s or in your you know uh, late 20s. As soon as you hit your 30s, and if you feel that you're still not able to conceive, you have to go meet a gynac and see for alternatives and see what works for you, because after 35 the chances of getting pregnant is very very less and very difficult because of the lifestyle that we are living in. I have also heard and read stories, and that there are menopause happening at the age of 35, wherein my mom got her menopause phase when she was in her 50s. Like when she started with her 50s, that's when she had that menopause thing going on, like 52, 53. But with us of today's generation, the menopause is coming in early 30s as well, according to the study. So make sure that you go and see for alternatives, because if the eggs are gone, it's just gone, and then you will never be able to conceive. That's the fact. So that's number one. Number two, obviously, is stress will ruin everything. It will have crazy impact on your hormones. You really need to take care of your stress. Number three is, if you smoke, please do not smoke. It also impacts your impacts the hormones and your reproductive organ. Number four is alcohol. Again, extremely toxic, extremely toxic. So that is something that you have to take care of. And number five is weight. If you're underweight or if you're overweight, you have to get yourself checked, because there are going to be a lot of reasons why why you're not able to conceive because of these factors. The main reason would be thyroid, because it really plays like a pivotal role, like a very vital role in your fertility, in conception or in your fertility journey. So if you're underweight or overweight, you have to get yourself checked. It is extremely important. So these were the 5 factors. So the next question is, does infertility only happen because of the women? No, it doesn't. Sometimes it also happens that there is an issue with the male because of their sperm count or because of their sperm quality. So you also have to check your partner's sperm count and all of those stuff, which with whatever test the doctors prescribe. It is not just you. What happens is, a lot of women feel that it is because of them that they are not able to conceive, but when they get their self checked, everything seems to be normal. But they still try and nothing works. And after a few years, when they realize that when a female goes up to the man and tells them to do a test, men do feel offended. I am going to be super raw and candid here. They do feel offended, and they feel that if a woman is not able to conceive, it is all because of them. But it's not true. There are cases where there is an issue with the men's sperm count, mobility, the time span, and all of those stuff, because with age also the quality of sperm decreases. So it's extremely important that you go and get your partner checked as well at the same time, like you do for yourself. So again, it is not 100% that it is women fault, or it's because of women that you're not able to conceive. It could also be your partner. So go and get yourselves checked and you'll get the results. So the next question is, when should couple go and seek for medical advice for their infertility? So very simple. If you are under the age of 35 and you have tried for a year and you're still not able to conceive, then you have to go seek medical attention. If you're over age 35 and you have tried for like good 6 months and not able to conceive, then you have to go seek for medical condition. Also, if you have like irregular periods, or you have like in general abdominal pain, or you have any problem related to your reproductive organ or reproductive system, you should definitely go and get yourself checked. So let's talk about something which is extremely close to my heart, which is Ayurveda. So I'm someone who don't believe in IUI and IVF. Again, having said that, it is your own call, your own decision, but for me, I really want to conceive naturally. If that happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I'm just having faith. I've already spoken about my faith in previous video. You can go check my fertility playlist and you'll see me talk a lot about it. But I have had so many questions on my Instagram and also on my fertility videos on YouTube with comments, so many comments and so much love. But there was this one question which was funny, but at the same time, it was so important. Like, there was this husband who asked that you joined this program. So basically, I joined a program of Beej Sanskar, which I got introduced last year, and I joined the firm IMUMZ. I mean, I enrolled myself in IMUMZ. You would have heard about it. So I joined that, which I'm going to answer. So there are few questions which we're going to answer today, but this husband asked me so many questions. Like, the wife wants to get enrolled, she said that she wants to book it tomorrow. What happens post 3 months if you don't conceive, and all of those questions. So that's the reason I thought, why not create, like, video where I answer questions regarding all of these things, because I myself love the concept of Ayurveda, and I really feel if you align yourself into a proper diet and give a switch to your lifestyle, it is going to be super crazy. There have been so many results over years now, that with Ayurveda and with proper food, diet and yoga, women are able to conceive. They've had like IVF and IUI, and then they switch to you know this Beej Sanskar program, and it has really benefited them. So yes, having said all of those stuff, let's move to the questions. I have like a lot of questions on my screen, so I have picked like few of them, so let me quickly answer. So the first question is, what is IMUMZ Beej Sanskar program? So basically, what does IMUMZ do is, they have like a 90-day program where when you enroll in it, they give you like one dedicated nutritionist, they give you like one Ayurvedic doctor, and you have yoga sessions. So the yoga sessions are basically in the morning, and then it again starts in the evening. So whatever is your preferred time, you can join it. So this is how the IMUMZ program work. Number 2 question is, who can benefit from Beej Sanskar program? So if you were not able to conceive you tried for a year and you were not able to conceive, then you can probably check this out, like the Beej Sanskar program. If you have someone who have done IUI and IVF and it has failed, you can still go and opt for it, because they say that people have come to them, like couples have come to them post failed IVF and IUI, and they were able to conceive with this Beej Sanskar program. So that is fab. So if you're couples who are facing like issues in conceiving, or if you've done IUI and IVF and it has failed, you can really opt for Beej Sanskar and give that a chance. Okay, so the next question is, does IMUMZ really help? Now again, like I've already spoken in detail about the IMUMZ, I've like given like a detailed review. You can go back and check my fertility playlist, you will find it there, or I'll just pop it somewhere here or in the description box for you, so that you can go and check that detailed review. But I feel honestly it is individual to individual. For me, for me what happened was, when I joined, there was a lot of miscommunication. There were a lot of things that were not going according to plan. So when I joined, when I got the doctor, I was not very happy with the doctor, so I asked for a switch. But when I switched the doctor, it really helped me. But in this in this phase, my already 1 month had passed and nobody helped. But my nutritionist was fab, so she helped me to change the doctor, and I got the doctor. And then through that doctor, I came to know that I had my prolactin level super high, and I also had thyroid. I mean, not thyroid, it is TPO, like an autoimmune thyroid. It is interconnected with prolactin, so that's the reason I'm not able to conceive. So we are working on that. In case my TPO goes super high, then it is going to hit the thyroid thing, and then I will have thyroid. So but the values are still super high, where the values should be around 5 or 10. Mine is around 90 140 or 150, something like that. So that really helped me, like the doctor really helped. The yoga was beautiful. The nutritionist when I got was really good, but the problem was that she left. I mean, she left the firm, and then it was like a disaster. So I think if you really ask me, and I really have to give a final verdict, I think that after putting in like 15,000 for the Beej Sanskar course, and then putting your money for medical test, which I almost paid like about 15,000 for my my blood test and all of those things. I did not get the kind of support I really wanted. So if you ask me, like personally, I feel I have like I don't want to say a no, but neither I want to say a yes, because it again depends on what kind of person or people you want. But if I have to be very very honest, if I would have loved the program, I would have enrolled back, but I did not, because of the kind of people I got, especially the nutritionists. They were really not good. They were really not good. After my first nutritionist left, it was like a disaster, and I have like spent about 30,000 only in this, plus all the medication that were there. In that I spent, so in like about 3 months I've spent over, if I may say, 80,000 or plus. I don't have a count, magar of not 80,000, I'm sorry. If I've spent like 15, maybe 50,000, I've spent like 55,000 plus medications and as well. So, and with other blood tests as well. So I think I would say no, but it might work for you, right? But if you ask me, I would say that the program itself is like, I mean, how do I put it across? I think a feedback to the IMUMZ team would be that you really need to understand that a female is already going through a shit, right? So you really should understand that if there has to be consistency, right? So if you start 1 week, so till the last week, like the 90 days program that you have, it has to be super consistent. What was happening with me was I was getting a doctor change, and then I had my blood test, and that blood test again took a while to come in, and then the medication was given. Then the medication took about a week or two to arrive, because all of those are like proper Kerala based, and you don't get the medication easily. So I am in Pune, and I've got a lot of Kerala brands, I mean lot of Kerala Ayurvedic centers here, or Ayurvedic centers here, but still they did not have the brand the doctor asked me to get. So I had to get my medication from Kerala, I had to get my medication from Bangalore. So it got very very difficult. So I'm not getting my medication, I'm not having my medication. There is another issue with the nutritionist, which really made me feel demotivated, because there was this nutritionist who really made me feel so demotivated by comparing me to the other clients. So that was another story that happened. So there was no consistency in it, and that's the reason I feel that my whatever money I put in was waste. But I never went back to them to ask for money, because I didn't feel it. I was like, it's fine, it was just a phase. I was just happy, for that matter, that I actually understood that why there was this infertility thing, because when I was going to my gynac, she told me that it is unexplained infertility. But when I met Dr. Vani, I got to know that it was because of my TPO and prolactin, and we are working on it. In case I would have known it in my my late 20s, it would have been so helpful. And that's the reason I have like a mix and match reviews about them. So I would probably give them like a 2.5 out of 5, because it's not, in whatever you do, you really have to be super consistent. If you're not consistent with that, and there are breaks, then it is not going to work. And I think IMUM should really understand that, or any firm that is working on Beej Sanskar, and especially with females who are emotionally so drained down because of the failed IVF, because they're not able to conceive and they don't know reason about it, and you do this to them, it is really heartbreaking. So I think that's the reason I would say no. But yeah, having said that, that's all I have for today's Q&A session. If you have any questions again about Beej Sanskar or anything in regards to your fertility journey or about conception, you can put that in the comments and I would love to answer them. And yes, with that, let's end today's video and I'll see you in my next video. Lots of love. Keep your hope high, have faith, and everything is gonna fall in place. I send you a lot of love and lot of hugs. I mean, a big tight one. So love, I'll see you soon.